Good morning, everybody. How you doing? It's me, Paddy from across the Shock, and I'm a bit cross. You might see by the title. Let me just start. Let's go through as if this was a normal review I was doing for Sunday. One of the nicest boxes you can get in the community. Tubart, which is second to none. Absolutely fantastic. You get the best fibre cloth in the business. Done. You get a sheath to go with your knife. Beautiful leather sheath. You get a pog. I'm not sure what they are. You get two stickers. Really well done over there. You get a filler tab for a clip. There we go. And then you get this. It wasn't that long ago that Ben shocked us in the middle of this year. He brought out a locking knife. I didn't like it. I couldn't work the blimmin' top flipper. It just wasn't what I expected from Ben. It was a letdown. Well, I didn't like it that much. You know, I liked the knife. I just didn't like that top flipper. And I based all my judgment on the fact that I didn't like a top flipper and I couldn't use the bloody thing. I've had this knife. I've only had it 3 hours. And I've already got my decision on this knife. And Belkin is making a fool of me. This knife is flipping fantastic. Now, why would that make you angry? Because I look like a fool now, don't I? I said the last one I didn't like it. There's a flipper top. Didn't like it. I still can't use it. I spent 3 hours trying to be clever and come on here and show you how to flip and use it. I can't do it. Stupid bloody decision in life. But, do you know what? Don't look at that. That's all right. This knife is... You see, this is where the clever people just get me, don't you? You think you can change the shape of a knife and then make it different. It'll seem different. Do you know what I mean? I mean, who wants to be able to do that with a knife with ease? Anywhere on this beautiful long fuller here. There's not even, look, you can't even see through to the other side. You don't have to. Oh yeah, it's really easy. Oh, right. It's as free as a bird. It doesn't feel like a traditional knife. That flip is just stupid gorgeous. I love it. And that's what's getting me annoyed. Why would you do this to me? You knew I didn't like these and you brought another one out and I'm going to have to change my mind. I'm sick of changing my mind, Belkin. I'm sick of changing my mind in your knives. They just end up being bloody good and I'm tired of it. What sort of a thing is this for a reviewer to do? You just make knives to make them look like a fool. Well, I'm a fool. This knife is absolutely stupendous. There you go. There's a 3-hour verdict. Yeah, I don't need a week. 3 hours in my hand. Still can't flip it. But this knife is flipping stunning. I'm sorry, but that's the way I felt this morning. I just thought, why? It came out of the box and I flicked it open. And it was so much easier to flick my finger than the last one. I love this titanium, jig titanium. It's flipping gorgeous. Look at that beautiful clip with that beautiful detail of a blue stripe right up the side. It goes in the top. There's no screws. You can't see it. Oh, and you might have to take it apart if you want to, but why would you? It's beautiful. Lovely flash of colour. Look at that backspacer. Lovely splash of colour. It is flipping stupendously gorgeous. Jimping. This is the way jimping should be. It is purposeful. You don't slip up on this. And there's plenty there. I have a large hand, right? This is a full grip and I've got a bit extra here and a bit extra up here. And I have got an amazing grip on a knife. It is stunning. It feels like a work knife. This ram's foot blade, it's feckin' gorgeous. And I'm sorry to get so blunt, but it is feckin' gorgeous. It's just as sharp as ever. It has a beautiful hollow grind. It's a beast. It's an absolute beast. It's beautiful. The same 3mm thick. But look at that. Let's look up the end of this. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. And bear in mind, this doesn't have to go down the needle prick. It's down blooming thin. And it's the same level from here right up to about here. You know, the edge. If you go to the edge, you might do something stupid, Stephen. From here up to about here is all the same distance. And you've got so much sharpening in this. The sharpen choil. Perfect. Perfect. The grind on the blade on each side, identical, perfect, even all the way up. It's ridiculous. You shouldn't be able to do this to somebody. It's not fair. It's big. It's big. It is a big knife. Let me just show you a comparison. Last month's knife, which was flipping gorgeous, by the way. There it is, the little bro. Look at the difference in size. This is a substantial work knife. This is a pocket carry. These two together, you could conquer the world. Literally conquer the world. I can't understand what's making this different in my hand than the last one. And like, you can all say Paddy's a shill, but if I don't like something, I say I don't like it. I didn't like the other one, but this one, and it's so easy. And like, I don't mean it's relatively easy. It's so easy. You just set your thumb there, and the little bit of fat in your thumb, it doesn't pinch, doesn't do anything like that, and it's so free. It is beautiful. Anywhere on this fuller, anywhere in this fuller, bang, you get a super opening. Is it a hard detent? No, it's not a hard detent, but what it is absolutely enough. It is, come on, Stephen, absolutely enough. Let's just listen to this detent. Beautiful. Will it come out? I'm holding here and I'm not holding it. I'm holding behind the clip. Not a bloody, you've no chance. Well, I've no chance. And that was a fair good flick, let me tell you. It's on bearings. Please do not think in any shape or form that this is a slip joint. It is absolutely not. What it is a modern knife. It has a beautiful, beautiful silhouette of a Barlow. Beautiful silhouette. Look at that. It's about 3/4 of the way down. Sorry, 3/4, about a third of the way down. So it's the typical style for a Barlow. It looks like it. It's got jigging. That jigging is better than an awful lot of slip joints that I've got. It is so good. Look at that in the back. And it fills up the whole of the back. It looks exactly the same at the back. Love that. This pocket clip is how all pocket clips should be. Honestly, it's so when I'm holding it like this or like this, it just doesn't bother me. But the nicest part of this is when you get a knife this big and you get it in your hand and you hold it like that, there is nothing in any way, shape or form that makes that uncomfortable. To me, this blade, the ram's foot, which is just an outstanding work blade. It's just, you've got enough point there to open anything, to stab into anything. Then you have this beautiful long blade, which is, let me just see how long it is. The blade cutting edge is 2 3/4, and it sits at about 3 inches dead on. It's not UK legal, but that's the size it is. A 2 3/4 inch blade. It is stunning, stunning. And the difference between that small difference between this blade and this blade, let me just get that up there. You can see that there is a difference. This is just an absolute, I just adore it. I adore the look of it. I adore everything else about it. This coffin at the back, the coffin end, is stunning. It really is. And it's all been chamfered around these edges here. Can you see that? There you go. All chamfered. Right on the corners. Nothing sticks into you whatsoever. And yes, I'd seen a review, and let me just show you here. He had softened this edge up, and he had softened this edge up here, so that it wasn't sticking in you. I haven't once felt this sticking into me at all. At all. I did in the other one a little bit, but it wouldn't have bothered me. But I don't feel it at all now. So not only has he brought out one of these that I absolutely adore, he has taken away all the things that made this just not comfortable for me. And I think, if I'm going to be really honest, none of that was Ben's fault. It was my head. I wasn't prepared for a locking knife from Ben, because I love the slip joints so much. I really am. You can call me a shill, you can call me whatever you like, but they are the best pocket knives, production pocket knives in the world to me. They genuinely are. In use, in looks, everything about them is just stunning. And now I even like this one here. I honestly do. I don't even know. I can't remember now. I haven't got the other one here. If that, I actually think this little nub is even smaller because it's just not even bothering me. And is that because the rest of the knife just like look at that? It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I didn't lock that up hard. And look at that. It's a perfect lock. It's early. Do you know what I mean? But it's perfectly locked. The steel lock bar insert in there is nearly fully engaged, but it is just stupidly good. I love it. This clip, this having the, you could have had it all, it is all blue, but this darker blue on the side, it just gets me. It just really gets me. I love that finish at the end. Absolutely beautiful. Because even if it was sitting in your pocket, do you know what I mean? It stops the fluff from going up in it a little bit. I mean, I just got a beautiful slip, just to talk about it. I just got a beautiful slip the last time for one of the other knives that he brought out. The, can't think what it's called. I got this pocket slip. This fills it right up to the top, but it sits in it absolutely beautiful. And it's how I'll probably carry the knife. Because it's not UK legal. But I'll carry it to look after that titanium because that is just done to perfection. So Ben, all joking aside, you're full of blooming surprises, sir, and your designs are just, even the simplest changes of them can completely change your mind. So if you're an oddball like me and decided the last one wasn't for you because you don't like locking knives, do you want to know something? Don't give up. This is just flipping. This is an absolute belter. What a Christmas present. What a Christmas present. These are going live on the 15th of December. 10 days before Santa comes. Make sure you get one. Tell your wife you want one. Tell your mother you want one. Tell your father you want one. Tell your girlfriend you want one. Tell everybody you can, and hopefully you'll get at least one, because these are beautiful. And the colours they've got in them again. Last month we had this Kieranite. There's another couple of Kieranites and a couple of carbon fibre ones. And then there's, no, I think there's one carbon fibre one. Then there's this one and no, the Kieranite one's all black as well. Go on Facebook and look at Belkin. He's got that many things going. Get on to Facebook. Join his Facebook group. It doesn't matter you haven't got one yet. Just join his Facebook group. There are people selling their knives and they're selling them at reasonable prices, under the cost price. Get on there. You can get one and become part of the club and have one of the best production knives going at the minute. My opinion. Which means absolutely nothing, but it is my opinion. And lots of others, let me tell you. There's the honest thing. Lots of others. I am absolutely taken with this. It is beautiful. And this is after 3 hours. Give me another couple of days and I'll get back to you what it's like in use. Because I just know it's going to be good. I just know I'm not going to be able to say anything exciting. No, this is crap. You feel that blade, you know this is going to be good. For anything you want to do EDC. What size is it? Damn it. So we have, let me see, we have a 3-inch cutting edge blade, and then the handle is, the handle is 4, so it's 4 and 3, about 7 inches. 3 inches cutting edge, 4-inch handle, and a little bit in here in the middle. So it's a perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small. There's enough meat behind the bones to be a perfect work knife. Really is. I know I shouldn't be doing this now, but honestly, this really bowled me over. I couldn't believe how much my mind changed from the first second I put it in my hand and I used my finger to flip it open. God, that's complicated too. Let's just see what it is. There we go. Can you see that? There you go. Right. We're in ounces as normal. There you go. 3 inches for a 3 inch blade, or 3 ounces for a 3 inch blade. Titanium. Just, I don't know what more you'd want. And I'm not getting the other checker out because it's just as thin behind the edge as everything else. It's just... So, Mr. Belkin, thank you for all your packaging. Thank you for all the extras we get with your knife. But most of all, Ben, that is an absolute fantastic modern knife. Full stop. Do not be put off that it's a locking knife. If you're like me, a stubborn old get-to. I mean, I do like modern knives. And I think I'll just show you. I'm going to compare this to other modern knives I have. Just to let you see the difference. One of my other favourites at the moment, it's a modern knife, but this is a non-locking, is the Bear. There's that, and there's the Bear. Now, it's a little bit smaller in the blade, but this is a beautiful knife. Absolutely stunning knife. I recommend this to anybody. Stunning knife. Here's a titanium bug out. Another knife I changed my mind about this year. But the titanium and that bug out, they're about the same size. Look at that. About the same cutting edge, everything. This one, with this titanium scale and 20 CV, is near enough the same price as that. So go figure. Which would you rather have? Because I know which one I'd rather have. But that's my, it's my channel. I'm going to just tell you what I want. And here's another full titanium, one of my favourite Spydercos. And it is slightly bigger. It's not hugely bigger, but it is a bigger, and it's, got more. I'll put them up like this. It looks, you can see it a bit. Let me just show you. There you go. There's not that much more blade. It's just a bigger, deeper knife for different uses. But a stunning knife nonetheless. What else have I got here for you? Well, here you go. Here's my GEC. Here's my work knife. There's my work knife. Now, this is the big GEC. This is a number 43. One of the best GEC make. There's the difference in it. About 1/4 of an inch in blade length. Yeah, about 1/4 of an inch maybe. But two stunning knives in different genres. This is non-locking. This is locking. Both will do the job for me equally well. But by God, this looks... I mean, I love this knife. I love this knife. But as a fancy pants knife, this is just gorgeous. It's just literally gorgeous. And for those of you who like your cases, this is the copper lock. No, the copper head. It's about the same size as the... what am I saying? It's about the same size as what? I have no idea what I'm going to... Oh, I don't know. It's the same size as a copperhead, but it's exactly the same size as a Jack Wolf. There you go. It's even got a little bit longer blade. But the difference in this is just look at the difference in the blade for working wise. There's nothing wrong. This blade's fantastic. Lovely blade. So, beautiful knife. And here's, this is my favourite knife at the moment, custom wise. And this is my A. Fannin. USA custom maker, who I still haven't found out a lot about, but he makes a beautiful knife. And let's put these two together. There you go. The Fannin's just a little bit longer, bit like the GEC number 43, but it's a beautiful custom knife. This is no less beautiful. This is no less beautiful. So there's against a lot of my favourite knives, and it just stands up. This companion to it, you've got the blue. Look at that. What a companion knife, a locking and a pen knife, or, small knife. Boy's knife, that's what size this is. Just a bit bigger than a boy's knife, but completely, that to me is just gorgeous. I love the way the blue connects with it. It's perfect. It's the perfect set. This is the first time I think, in my Jack Wolfs, them two are the complete perfect match for me to carry. There you go. Have a nice Christmas, Ben. You've just made me look like a bloody fool again. Thank you so much. By the way, these are not going to be available in the UK. Unfortunately, Framear knives, they don't import locking knives, which is a shame. But there's plenty of places in Europe. And when I do the review, the next review, I'll put down all the places in Europe where you can get it from and also the places in the States. I'll have a full link for anywhere and you can buy them and they'll all happily send to the UK. So there you go. I'm going to go and sulk and play a lot with this knife for the rest of today. See you tonight for there. We have a live video tonight and we're showing pictures. I got some of my subs to send in pictures of 5 of their favourite knives or poker knives. It was just a mixture of knives, and we got a great response. So me and Justin will be looking at the pictures, talking about your collections in the live tonight. People who haven't contacted, there's John. I didn't get in. There's Gizmo. Yours is up tonight. Anita's up tonight. Anyway, if you put pictures in, 5 years are up tonight and we're going to do a talk about it, and then hopefully it'll be a little series. So join us for the podcast tonight at 7:30 tonight UK time. Please join us from the States, Canada, Australia, Timbuktu, America, China. Just come along because we have a right wee bit of crack. All right, bye-bye now. I can't stop talking. Bye-bye.